Hey, yo, Daniel, this motherfucker hard, my boy.
Me and my killers don't wanna be actors. They wanna shoot shit, they wanna be rappers. Push and wait, they certified trappers.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Lil Man Reacts, and today we got a request via donation to do Violent J addresses the Twiztid beef on the Bootleg Kev podcast. I'm excited to jump into this thing. Before we do, shout out to the Juggalo Gamer on the donation. I appreciate you, man. We're going to jump right into this thing. Before we do, like, comment, subscribe down below. You already know. Let's go, guys.
Did you guys, because I'm not, I told you this off the air. I was never like a big fan of your guys' music, but I'm very aware of you guys and your universe, you know? Did you and Twiztid ever squash your guys' the civil war of the Juggalo world?
No. Fuck Twiztid.
Oh, I gotta ask.
The day I die.
Really?
Yeah.
'Cause
fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. I ain't never been betrayed harder in my life. It was a fucking physical pain the way those motherfuckers betrayed me.
Because you guys did put them on. Like literally gave them a fan base, right?
I gave them the name.
Right.
They didn't have paint on. They were two other rappers. You know what I mean? We signed them, put the paint on, created them. You know what I'm saying? They got insane talent. You know what I'm saying? But we created that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was.
What was the betrayal? The fact that they left?
They were dropping N-bombs everywhere in the raps. Like, you know what I mean? And we're like, what the fuck are y'all doing? You know what I mean? We had to fucking hone them in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they're talented as fuck. They were talented as fuck. You know, we had to hone them in, and they're just dumb and wild style. You know, but we fucking showed them how to do it, showed them how to market, showed them all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And brung them on tour. The first time we ever built ourselves up to go on a national tour in a bus, they were in the motherfucker opening. You know what I'm saying? We just gave them love. At first, the Juggalos were like, when they came out, two other guys in clown paint, the Juggalos were like, fuck you! You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it took us years. You know what I mean?
For them to accept them.
Yeah, man. We were like, these are our boys. We're putting them out, psychopathic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And still, people couldn't understand the idea of Juggalos being something different than ICP.
Right.
They didn't want to bring
because then you guys had like
and it was a fat guy and a skinny guy, just like me.
Right,
you know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck?
Well, and
is
then
this?
a lot of your guys' artists ended up with face paint. Blaze Your Dead Homie and Anybody Killer, ABK.
That's what I'm saying. We did our label like a wrestling.
Yeah.
Brother, we created characters. We were like, all right, Blaze, what does Blaze do? You know, Blaze is from back in the day when they wore the clock, you know what I'm saying? And the Raiders shit and everything, and he got killed. And now he's supposed to be current, rapping that old shit. That was our idea back then, you know what I'm saying? And then Anybody Killer, right?
He was native, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you, what's your heritage? What is your ethnicity or whatever?
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm native. And I'm like, rep that.
Because the natives love y'all.
I told him, rep that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And all your shit, you know? And we just helped these motherfuckers and signed them and brung them on tour. I'm paying all these ninjas to open for us in front of our own crowd.
Right.
I'm fucking paying these motherfuckers all my life. It was like 10 years, 15 years, I think 16 years I did that with Twiztid, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Paying them, you know?
So was the betrayal the fact that they left the label?
You know what the problem was, bro? When they got bigger in the Juggalo world,
Yeah.
and Juggalos loved them.
Yeah, because they became really big.
Right. ICP would come to town and draw 2,500 or something on a good night, right? Have them on a tour. We do the same thing.
Same tickets.
Exactly.
Right.
But we're paying them all this money, you know? It was like that forever. But we loved them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then there was a group called Axe Murder Boys, right?
Okay.
And They won a contest. We like had a contest and shit to see who we're gonna sign, you know. They won a contest. Twiztid was like, fuck them. You know what I mean?
They won the contest.
They were like, they feel like, why they won a contest. They don't deserve to be here. Fuck them. They wouldn't even, Twiztid wouldn't even let them come in the studio.
Oh, wow.
Right? So the one guy in Axe Murder Boys, Young Wicked, he was like, he had like a hatred for Twiztid after that, you know? So years later, when Twiztid started their own label and all that, you know what I mean?
They signed them.
Huh?
Did they sign that guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. The guy I remember at the gathering at the Young Wicked show, he's like, all I gotta say is psychopathic for life. Fuck that other noise. Everybody knew exactly what he was talking about, you know, the whole crowd and shit. And then so when we got betrayed, that motherfucker, when that dude Young Wicked, he was my protege.
Protege, yeah.
He was my producer. I'm putting him on.
Yeah.
I love that kid so much. I was like, it's my goal. I'm sorry, let me take a drink.
Do your thing.
I said, I never said this for anybody.
Yeah.
I said, it's my goal to see you and your family living in a paid off house in Detroit, all right, with significant money in the bank. That's my goal, right? That's what we were working toward for him, because he had his 2 kids out there and his girl was pregnant again. You know what I'm saying? And that was his dream, to move them here. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted to live in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker got my brother's daughter pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And betrayed the motherfucking hell out of all of us.
Your brother's daughter?
Yeah.
How old was she?
She was of age, you know.
She was of age, okay.
But
still, that's crazy.
Bro.
He denied it?
Man, that is crazy, man. I thought it was about to be something different. We hit an ad all of a sudden. I don't know why. But we're definitely going to jump right back into this as soon as I can skip it. And here we go, guys.
Well, my brother told me, man, it was, no, what happened was my brother's daughter told my brother, hey, I've been messing around with Young Wicked. And my brother was like, what? And so my brother didn't tell none of us.
Because at the time, he's got a pregnant girl, too? Or he has a lady
he's got a
and kids?
family.
Yeah, he's got a whole
family. You know
family.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That he worships and puts his shit on in front of us, you know? So my brother's own daughter tells him, hey, I've been with Young Wicked, you know? So my brother pulls that motherfucker in the room in the office, you know what I mean? Just him, and he's like, stay the fuck away from my daughter. You know what I'm saying? She ain't your local piece. My brother's a don at Psychopathic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's 4 of us. Me, my brother, Joey, and Billy. My brother is a don. And this motherfucker. And my brother said, I'm not going to tell anybody what you did. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell anybody. Stay the fuck away from my daughter. You know what I'm saying?
That's
right?
crazy.
So a month later, my brother's daughter tells him she's still seeing him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So my brother had to tell us, and it was like, you know. So listen, all that happened right when Twiztid and us fell out.
When you guys had your, yeah.
Right? And fucking, they signed them. The next, like, the day Rob let us know,
you guys dropped them?
there was a picture the next day, him with them like this. It was insane. They hated each other for years.
Yeah, they didn't even want him in the studio.
Until they had something in common.
And that was fuck y'all.
Fuckery.
Yeah.
On us. And it was insane, bro. These were my guy, my
Your protege,
brothers.
yeah, like you said, yeah.
Anyway, fuck all that, you know?
Jesus.
Yeah, fuck them all, man. Fuck all that shit. Anybody, Killer, all of them motherfuckers, Blaze, all them motherfuckers can fuck the fuck off. I hate them.
So it's safe to say there'll never be another Dark
No, dude,
Dark
I
Lotus
never
album.
think about them. I didn't.
Yeah,
watch.
see, I'm like I said, I'm aware of you and Twiztid's issues. I didn't know you had issues with everybody else. But you definitely gave a lot of people a lot of careers, and the one thing is.
But you know what, man? If Juggalos come in rocking that shit, it's something I don't give a fuck.
But I was gonna say the one thing is you guys have, you know, I think some people don't understand, like, if you guys embrace an artist, not even necessarily somebody who signed to you, if you let them into your world, those fans are
instant If now we put so many people on,
they're gonna buy tickets, they're gonna buy the shirts, and they're gonna support you, and they're like the most dedicated fans there are in music. So,
well, man, it's crazy, but it's no different than it is on a massive global fucking level like Jay and everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just on a smaller thing, you know. But it's definitely true. If we put out an artist and put them on tour and we give them the stamp, Juggalos. Unless that motherfucker is something they reject.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which you know, but that shit is granted. You're going to be making money. You're going to be able to tour, you know, small clubs and shit like we were talking about.
All right, guys. Now I kind of get what he's saying. That Young Wicked shit, that was definitely like some foul stuff, man. That is, you know. He held his composure on that, man, because me, I probably would have handled it a little bit different in that situation. But yeah, Twiztid signing him, you know, I can definitely see how that would definitely be a bad look, especially, you know, if they was hating him like they was before. That's crazy, man. That's, you know, now I can understand the whole situation, but I still want to know what ABK did. I still want to know what Blaze did, you know. That didn't kind of settle that. I didn't even know that he had beef with them, but it kind of seems like Psychopathic is just on its own now, you know, like, especially when it comes to the artist. But that was dope, man. Shout out to the Juggalo Gamer on the donation, man. I really appreciate being able to see this because I've been so curious on what the Twiztid situation was, and this was awesome, man. I really appreciated that. Thank you guys for watching. Down in the comments, where we going next, guys?